The man who became his destiny. There was once a man named Kofi, born on a quiet night in July. His grandmother used to say he was born under the sign of Cancer, a child of deep emotions, strong intuition, and a heart that felt everything more than most people. Growing up, Kofi never understood why he was different. While others moved on quickly from pain, he carried memories for years. When people laughed, he noticed who wasn't smiling. When people spoke, he listened not only to words, but to feelings behind them. Some called him too sensitive, others said he thought too much. So for many years, Kofi tried to change himself. He tried to act tough. He tried to hide his emotions. He tried to become someone the world would accept. But the more he ran from who he was, the more lost he felt. One day, after a series of failures, broken friendships, lost opportunities, and dreams that seemed too far away, he sat alone and began reading about the traits of people born under his zodiac sign. At first, it felt like entertainment, but slowly the words began to feel personal. It spoke about loyalty, about protecting loved ones, about intuition, about emotional strength hidden behind softness. For the first time, Kofi didn't feel weak. He felt understood. Instead of fighting who he was, he made a decision. He would take the lesson seriously, not as fate controlling him, but as guidance helping him understand himself. He started using his sensitivity as strength. When others ignored problems, he noticed them early. When friends struggled silently, he became the one who listened. At work, his intuition helped him make careful decisions instead of rushed ones. Life didn't suddenly become easy. In fact, it became harder at first. Because understanding yourself means facing truths you once avoided. Kofi realized he held on to the past too tightly. He learned to forgive. He learned to let go. He learned that caring deeply didn't mean losing himself. Slowly, things began to change. People trusted him more. Opportunities came because he understood people, not just situations. His emotional intelligence became his advantage. What he once saw as weakness became the reason he grew stronger than before. Years later, when people asked him the secret to his transformation, he smiled and said something simple. "I stopped trying to be someone else. I became who I already was." Kofi understood that the stars didn't decide his future. His choices did. But knowing himself gave him direction, and direction gave him power. He learned that every person is born with certain traits, certain strengths, certain challenges. The real journey in life